The mid-size SUV segment is one of the most hotly contested automotive categories on the planet today, with no less than 16 brands and countless models and variants to choose from. And that's just the lower end of the market. But here's the thing, there's only one model that offers a full 7-year factory warranty, and that's this, the Kia Sportage. It's the Korean brand's second biggest seller here in Australia, moving around 1,000 every month. Its closest rival is the high-volume selling Tucson from sister brand Hyundai, but that only has an unlimited 5-year warranty, and depending on who you talk to, many believe the Sportage offers the sweeter styling of the two, but that's a hard argument to win. I really like what the Kia design team have done back here. It's clean, it's deliberate, and it's more European than its sister car, the Hyundai Tucson. But it did take me a while to warm to that new front grille. It's a cheeky front grin, but it is set off by those cool projector headlamps. We've had the Sportage in the Car Advice Garage for around 3 months now, and there are a few things we've come to really like about this vehicle. The first being its 2-litre diesel engine. It's not that it's the most refined or even the quietest diesel around, but it is just so responsive because you've got 400 Newton meters on tap from just 1750 RPM, and it's fairly well muted inside the cabin even when you're giving it the beans once in a while. You can have the Sportage in petrol or diesel, either with 2-wheel drive or all-wheel drive. But we reckon this SLi all-wheel drive is pretty much the sweet spot in the Sportage range. Comfort is where the Sportage really starts to shine, even the SLi riding on 18-inch wheels. It doesn't seem to matter how big or small the bump is, this locally tuned suspension completely smashes it, whether it's over coarse chip or even broken roads. You just don't feel them. Along with the torquey diesel, it's also more poised through the bends than most, and that's down to that same local suspension tune and the fact that it only weighs 1,590 kilos. And to give you a comparison, the Jeep Cherokee weighs almost 300 kilos more. So on turn-in, this feels alive. For an electric power steering system to have this much feel through the tiller, you know that the engineers have got the tuning just about right. That's not too light, not too heavy, just right. While the SLi is pretty well priced, it does, however, miss out on all the latest active safety kit. Systems like autonomous emergency braking, blind spot detection, lane departure warning, and adaptive cruise control. If you want that stuff, you've got to step up to the top spec GT line, but that'll cost you $6,000 more. I've actually recommended this vehicle to a few people even in the last week. One particular family transitioning out of a previous generation luxury European sedan to more family-orientated transport. Why? Well, because of its complete all-round packaging, the styling, the kit, the space. And if you're worried about that Kia badge, well, I can't help you with that. But I'd take a Sportage over a Tucson, but that's just me. I like the styling better. Back here, well, the front seat's in my driving position, and as you can see, there's plenty of legroom, more importantly, plenty of under-seat tow room so that these large basketball shoes can fit entirely under there. They've left nothing out either. There's a good size venting here for AC. There's also a USB port and a 12-volt port, as well as 2 cup holders and a handy elbow rest. Now there's plenty of room in the boot area back there, and it's a good shelf height for loading, but what I don't like is that you can't fold the rear seats from that area. You've got to come around here, flip the lever. Thankfully, they almost fold dead flat. Now, I like what Kia have done with the Sportage's dash. It's clean, it's neat. There are plenty of metal accents here to offset and make this place a fairly nice place to be. But I don't like this fairly low-res infotainment screen that seems a bit colourless to me and feels a bit previous gen, to be honest. For those on a tight budget, you can save yourself $5 grand by going with a petrol model in the same SLi trim. But with that, you'll have to give up all-wheel drive. And that's a bit of a downer for me, particularly with this style of family-orientated vehicle, because it can help on those bad weather days and give you more peace of mind with better all-round traction. The negatives are certainly few and far between with the Sportage. It really is an outstanding family package for those that aren't badge conscious. And that 7-year warranty, well, that's almost too good to be true, isn't it?